Hey everyone, James Baek here. It's time for some more VGC 2015 battles from the Doubles Battle Spot Ladder. Today we will be continuing on with the Pokemon I Dare You series, which is a series on my channel where a random idea from you guys, the viewers, who have commented down below your choices for the picks of this team, and Ursaring was the winner, so we are going to continue using Ursaring alongside with Ludicolo, Mawile, Cresselia, Chandelure, and Hariyama. We're going to find two battles, see how we do. Okay, our first opponent today will be a 1647 player from Japan, and we are going to see the team of Tyranitar, Escadrille, Clefable, Salamence, Talonflame, and Aegislash. So this team is quite interesting. We got the possible Sand mode, and possible means that could be Mode Breaker Escadrille, bluffing the Sand mode. But it's probably Sand mode with Tyranitar, Escadrille. We got Clefable with Follow Me support, so that's going to be interesting. Now, I feel like Mawile does amazing here, and unless he has Taunt on that, Talonflame, I don't see a problem. I see my opponent leading Talonflame and Aegislash. I feel like that's what he's gonna lead. And I'll lead Cresselia, and I want to lead Cresselia and Mawile. I really don't see Salamence leading, and I don't see Escadrille leading, and those are the threats. So yeah, Cresselia, Mawile, or maybe Mawile in the back, Intimidate. Ludicolo does really well here. Hariyama's a Pokemon I want to bring, and you know what, I'll bring Scaldabear. Because it's not like Ludicolo. I mean, we did see that Ludicolo does pretty well against my opponent's team. However, I am not a fan of the flying types plus the redirection from Clefable. That's why I decided to leave it out. I'm not leaving with Hariyama as my fake outsider, because I feel like my opponent doesn't have a way to stop triggering unless that's Taunt on Talonflame. So Cresselia and Mawile is going to lead, and Taunt on Talonflame means nothing to Cresselia. Tyranitar and Salamence will be my opponent's lead. Interesting. That's going to bring out the Sand. I'm guessing this is a special Salamence. They usually are. Going to get the Intimidate off onto the Tyranitar, which is really nice. We know that the Tyranitar is faster than the Mawile. It's Sand Stream activated first. Going to set up the Trick Room. Now the question is, what do I do with Mawile? I kind of want to switch it out. I really want to switch it out. I almost want to switch out into Hariyama. And you know what? I'm going to do that. Because I do not like my Mawile intimidated. Most likely the Salamence is going to be special. I really see it being special. And he can't stop Trick Room. It's really impossible unless that's Fling Tyranitar. But we already saw that my Mawile is slower than that Tyranitar. So it's not Fling Tyranitar. Because it would have had the Iron Ball. It would have been slower than my Mawile. So yeah, he's going to withdraw his Tyranitar. Interesting choice. Going to Escadrille? I don't know who that is. Clefable. Okay, good switch by my opponent. Hariyama's going to come through. I'm going to guess this is special Salamence. I really can't see it be physical. We see the Salamence Mega Evolve now. It could protect, which is highly doubtful. I think it's going to go for the Fire Blast or Hyper Voice. Oh, it's going to protect. Sweet. That's actually really good. Trick Room's going to be set up, which is excellent. And the Sand, Hariyama's going to take some damage. So is Cresselia. But his Salamence is most likely switching out because I can just fake out the Clefable and Ice Beam the Salamence. My opponent probably knows I can do that. He would probably switch out into Talonflame, I would assume. So I'm going to switch out Cresselia, go into Mawile, get the Intimidate off, and Stone Edge. Or should I close combat predicting Tyranitar to come out? I really want to predict the Tyranitar switching. You know what, we'll go for it. We gotta make the big plays. We learned that in the last video. We have to make as big plays as possible. We got one big play, but then we kind of screwed it up. So Intimidate's going to happen. So this is a physical Salamence. It's not going to be doing much. Oh, but he stays in and goes for the follow me. Really interesting decision by my opponent, but it pays out for him because I get a close combat off onto Clefable. That does nothing. Defense falls. Let's see. Do we see the... Oh, we see the double edge. Into Hariyama. That's fine by me. Yeah, that's fine by me. Because I get a free switch into Ursaring. He takes a lot of recoil. And this is physical Salamence. It could be mixed. It could be mixed. It could be mixed. Gonna bring out Ursaring. And I'm gonna Iron Head the Clefable slot and protect Ursaring. I feel like the Salamence really can't touch Mawa, even with a Fire Blast it won't knock out. Gonna protect the Ursaring. Now, I wonder who he has in the back as his last Pokemon. I would guess Aegislash or Talonflame, and those Pokemon do not want to deal with my team. He's gonna stay with both Pokemon. Interesting decision. He probably went for a Follow Me / Double Edge. Or maybe he went for Dragon Dance? That could be possible. It's gonna protect Ursaring. Does Clefable protect? I hope it doesn't. Doesn't? Salamence protects. I did target the Clefable. Let's get the Iron Head off. Yes, we get the Iron Head off. This will knock out the Clefable. Goodbye, Clefable. That was close. Good thing. I just had this feeling. It's not like I expected Salamence to protect. There was a tiny bit of me thinking Salamence might protect, but the real play, it was Salamence couldn't touch Mawile, and Clefable was probably the more annoying threat with Follow Me redirection, which is going to be important later in the battle. We're going to see Salamence switch out. I'm going to guess that. Because when Salamence switches out... Oh, Talonflame's coming in. Talonflame's coming in. Now, it really depends on his item. But I'm going to play off the Salamence and Facade, the Talonflame. I still have a turn of Trick Room. If he protects Talonflame, one of his Pokemon's going out. It's either the Salamence or it's the Tyranitar in the back. And if he loses Tyranitar, he cannot touch my Cresselia, so I can set up another Trick Room and sweep with either Scaldabear or Mawa, whoever lives on the field. The Brave Birds, which he's going to go for, is this Choice Banded Brave Bird. We will find out. Brave Bird into the Ursaring. That is not banded. That's not Choice Banded. It's Life Orb. We're going to pick up a double knockout here. Facade's going to connect with the Talonflame. That's going to pick up the knockout. It's a Facade. Now, if Play Rough connects, that will be good. If it doesn't, I don't think it's the end of the world, but we are going to connect. So, thankfully, no RNG is going to mess with us. We're going to have the Salamence knocked out, which is excellent. The Trick Room's about to expire, though. Of course, Scaldabear is taking a lot of recoil beating. As we're probably going to see Tyranitar come out. Well, we have to see Tyranitar come out. So Tyranitar is going to come out. Now, he's probably going to protect here. Or Rock Slide. Well, I would probably assume to protect. So I'm going to Hammer Arm the Tyranitar. Or do I want to Iron Head and Hammer Arm? Yeah, I'm going to go for the Iron Head and Hammer Arm. It's the better play. As Scaldabear is faster, is Trick Room still up? It is. I think it is. I miscounted my Trick Room turns, I think. But Hammer Arm is going to connect, knock out the Tyranitar. Ursaring doing work in this video. We are going to pick up a win in this video. Of course, still not over yet. We still got one more battle to go. And hopefully Ursaring can prove itself just like it did in this battle. We are going to find a second battle. Hopefully Ursaring will be able to show its dominant strength off in the second battle. Okay, our second opponent today will be Base IN2 from Australia. 17-something rate, I think that was like 1770. With a pretty threatening team. We got Breloom. Wish I had safety goggles. Swampert. Bisharp. Talonflame. Thundurus. Varian. And Kangaskhan. So, here I feel like it's actually a matchup that I actually enjoy having Ludicolo with. Of course, I always say that and then I don't bring it anyway, so. Now, the question is that Breloom is going to be an annoying Pokemon. I feel like leading on Hariyama does seem like a viable lead, but it doesn't at the same time. Hariyama and Cresselia, I think. This is going to be a really hard team to break. Because you have the Breloom, he has the Talonflame and the Bishop and the Kangaskhan. They're all very viable leads. Of course, my opponents haven't decided to bring Breloom, so I'm going to guess my opponent will bring Breloom just from other opponents' strategies. Wawa is definitely coming. Now, do I want to bring Ursaring? Because Ursaring, the priority is really annoying, so Ursaring might not want to come. It might not want to come into this battle. So I'm thinking about Ludicolo, but it does lose the priority as well. He's got a lot of priority on this team. And again, nothing on my team really wants to deal with priority anyway. I don't think Swampert's a Pokemon he'll bring anyway, so I feel like it's useless to bring Ludicolo unless Breloom comes in and starts sporing. But it's highly doubtful. Well, he probably brings Breloom, but I doubt it's going to be doing much if I can set up a Trick Room, unless he leads with it. If he leads with it, we might be in some trouble. Just might. But we'll see. As my opponent leads Bishop and Kangaskhan. Oh, Bishop and Breloom. Kangaskhan and Breloom. I keep messing things up. I cannot talk today. I'm tired, guys. I'm sorry. I had stuff to do. Now, my opponent has a bunch of different possibilities. He can fake out the Cresselia Sporty Hariyama. He could fake out the Hariyama and Sporty Cresselia. He can fake out the Cresselia Sporty Hariyama. Am I just saying the same things over? I'm not, but you guys get the point. I'm gonna go for the close combat into Kangaskhan, try to get rid of it, and go for the Trick Room. Since, no matter what, one of my Pokemon's going to take a guaranteed turn of sleep, Hariyama and Breloom really can't do much to my team. I guess the worst part is, would he be going for a Double Edge and a Bullet Seed into Hariyama? But yeah, I really doubted that. He's going to fake out the Cresselia. We're probably going to see the Spore into Hariyama. As we see the Spore go into the Hariyama, yep. But I'm going to take a first turn guaranteed sleep turn, so I do have a chance to wake up next turn. We're probably going to see a Spore into the Cresselia slot, and a Double Edge, or a Return. And I'm just going to go for that Trick Room. I have no reason not to. I could go for the Helping Hands, which I could have, but it's not really like a point. Man, I wish I had Safety Goggles on this Cresselia. Or Rocky Helmet. Rocky Helmet would have helped a bunch. He's going to go for the Double Edge into Hariyama. Oh, into Cresselia. Oh, that crit mattered. That crit mattered. We would have lived. We would have lived. Oh, that sucks. That really sucks. The Bullet Seed's gonna connect with Hariyama. That's doing a lot of damage. It's another crit. Really? These crits are gonna be the enemy. If I had Rocky Helmet, yeah, this would have been so much easier. He wouldn't have double edged that slot. Going out into Mawile. And yeah, I feel like this game is over right away just because I couldn't set my Trick Room. That crit. Like, if he double targeted Cresselia, I mean, Hariyama wouldn't have taken much damage. And if he just targeted Hariyama, we would have got a Trick Room up. So yeah. That's the game we play, unfortunately. Gonna close combat the Kangaskhan. Actually, Kangaskhan's not even a threat. That Breloom's the threat. We're gonna knock off the Breloom and go for the Iron Head. We're probably gonna see the Spore and the Double Edge, but you know what? It's not like we can do much after this. That Trick Room, I really wish we got the Trick Room up. As we're gonna see the Double Edge into the Hariyama as expected. This should not knock out because of the Intimidate. Let's see, did the Breloom double up? If the Breloom double up, that might be a mistake. But nope, he's going to go for that Spore into the Mawile, which is fine by me. We're going to get the knockoff, hopefully, if you wake up. Mawile's going to sleep. That's one turn. And Hariyama with 3 turns of sleep. Yep. Really, just the crits. I'm just going to Iron Head the Breloom. I mean, most likely he's gonna power up. Oh, he's gonna switch out. Interesting. Bishop's gonna come out. Don't know why. I guess with set the Intimidate, that's good for you, but don't know what they're going for still. Mowa's asleep. These sleep turns are killing me as well. Luck is not in my favor in this game. Of course, I really should put Rocky Helmet back onto the Cresselia. Or maybe Safety Goggles. Either one of those items could have helped me. Right here I'll go for the... He's probably gonna Spore. I'm gonna Iron Head, Debrellum, and Protect. The Protect might be obvious, but I do not want Ursaring falling asleep, and once the Flame Orb activates, it's gonna be useful. Mach Punch into the Breloom. I mean, not the Breloom, the Ursaring, and the Iron Head into Maw. That's probably Life Orb Bishop we're staring at. Yep, Life Orb. Because the Focus Sash is most likely on the Breloom. Oh my. Mawile. We're going for the Earthquake. We're going for the Protect. I already gave up on this game. This game is impossible to win. Luck was not in our favor today. Then again, when is it ever on my side, really? But we're going for the Earthquake. He's probably going to Mach Punch the Ursaring and Iron Head the Mawa. I mean, that's really the play that my opponent would probably make. And if he double targets Ursaring, it's not like a big deal. I mean, all I would have done was knock out the Bishop. But we're going for the chance to at least make this a 3-0. We're going to knock something out. We haven't even got a single attack off. That's how terrible this luck has been. The Protect from Mawa, super obvious. My opponent can call this easily. So we see the Mach Punch into the Ursaring. Then we see the Sucker Punch. We see the Iron Head into Ursaring. That's probably going to pick up the knockout. Life Orb? Yeah. I know that it was probably a dumb play of me to protect Mawa, but I could not have won this. And it's just such a frustrating game. These games are really frustrating because every single luck thing happened. I couldn't get an attack off onto the Breloom, the Iron Head flinch, and I might as well forfeit here. You have to be... Well, that's Pokemon. Even though I'm probably raging inside, I'm not complaining about it too much. It's not like this was a well-balanced team to begin with. Of course, yeah, quite ridiculous of how that happened. But you know what, that's the game we play, of course. And it was probably better than the luck I had at the International Challenge. And that luck really pissed me off, but this one really doesn't. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this VGC episode. Of course, we're going 1-1 with this team over and over again. But this was the only loss. It was only I couldn't control. Like the other losses, I could have won. I had a chance, but I blew it. But this one, I had no chance of winning with that luck. Hope you guys enjoyed this VGC episode. If you guys did, please be sure to like. Please support the series. Check out the rest of my series on my channel. Follow me on my social medias. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.